Hello everybody, this is Ben Balden for another video. In this video we're going to talk about the business opportunity that comes with sharing doTERRA with your family and friends. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this. It's been a fantastic opportunity for myself and my wife. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to be using this booklet. If you don't have that, you can get that. We can make that available to you. You can find it at www.essentialoil.cc. And these are the pages we're going to talk about. You don't need it. I have everything here online where you can just follow along. Okay, so this video is just talking about what it means to build a doTERRA business. And what the chief goal is, building a happy customer base. It works from the fundamental premise that when you introduce someone to doTERRA, you set up a wholesale account for them under you. Whenever they make an order, you receive a small portion of that order. And there's different ways that you can be paid, and we'll talk a little bit about that in the future. But what your essential goal is building a happy customer base. So you meet people, you introduce them, you help them with their account, you get them set up, you teach them about the products, and then they're happy. You got a customer base, they're happy, they're ordering on a regular basis, and they're just grateful that you introduce these things to them. That's what you're doing. Happy customers who continually purchase products. There's two things about doTERRA's products that make it unique and special, and which makes a fantastic opportunity for you. The first is that doTERRA products are empowering. People absolutely love them. The more they use the products, the more they feel empowered to, make themselves well, to care for their family, to take care of themselves, power that they didn't have before because they didn't have these tools. And as they, apply, use essential oils in their life in all different areas of their life, their health starts to improve, their wellness starts to improve, and their lives in general improve. Like if they suffered for 5 years with a sleep problem, and now they have a tool to help them address that every single time, and maybe even overcome it altogether. That is really changing for their lives. So that empowerment comes through education, support, and ongoing use. People use the products, they learn more about them, they get involved, and they feel empowered. And these products are also consumables. That means repeatable sales. This is network marketing. I'm not going to hide that. It's fantastic. If it wasn't network marketing, I wouldn't be doing it. I'd be doing something else. I would be doing network marketing because I really think it's the best way to build a business, the best way to earn some income. You don't need any money to start out with. You just basically get in and start going. And I'll talk a little bit about that in a little bit. But these products are consumable. That means repeatable sales. That means people are happy, they're buying, and they're happy to continue buying these products because they give them real value. And again, people are so grateful for you for introducing these products to them. So you're building a loyal customer base with these people. And it's not just about enrolling them. We're not talking about, a vacuum salesman goes out and sells one product and that's it. Oh, I'm done, my job's done. No, that's not the kind of business that we're building here. The kind of business we're building is when people learn about the products and they use them on a continual basis. So your job is to improve their experience over, as they move through these areas. You're building this happy, informed customer base where people are buying the products. They're on their loyalty rewards program, for instance, where every month they have an order. And, their orders are, as they replace other products in their house with natural healing products, that's what you're building, is thousands of people under you in this organization that are happy and loyal. Okay. Now I just want to show you the essential idea here is that you're moving people through a continuum. Everybody goes through a process of learning as they encounter the essential oils and apply them to their lives. So what you'll be learning if you decide to do the business is you have to prepare yourself. You have to find your reason for doing it. You have to focus. You have to learn about the compensation plan and all those sorts of things. And you also have to learn how to teach others. Education is part of this. And so I'll just quickly go through. Number one here, you can see you teach people the introductory discussions. 2 is you help them understand their membership. 3 is you help them understand the products. And you invite people along the way to invite them to learn, invite them to use, and invite them to share. Some people, they can't help but want to share. And for those people, you have a discussion with them about sharing. And then you have this discussion, which is a business opportunity discussion. And if they say, yes, I want to dig in, I want to make some money from this, you have mentoring discussions where you help them understand how to teach others in the same way. So you're basically moving them from this pool of people, the learners, to the users, and possibly to the sharers if they so chose to do so. So that's the big picture of what you're doing in a doTERRA business. Just want to talk about the great opportunity. And it might be a little redundant here, but there's a lot of information that I can cover with you. It's an opportunity that comes at a great time. Right now, the cost of healthcare is skyrocketing. There's a world health crisis. Why? Because we have turned as a society to synthetic remedies for our health that are just not working for us. They don't work with our bodies. And now the pendulum's swinging the other way, where people are looking for, there's a big trend to natural remedies, to becoming more in touch and connecting with our souls and with nature again. doTERRA presents a wonderful compensation plan to help you get into the business. There's literally no startup costs. You buy your own stuff, but as far as sharing with others, you just have to get online, contact the person and share it with them, help them set up an account. There's more to it, but there's very little or no startup costs. It's a very adaptable business model. So if you're a very busy mother at home, you can do this. All it takes is a few hours a week to get going, and that's exactly how we did it in the beginning. A few hours a week over a long period of time builds up in a very magical way. And you can build for yourself residual income versus, you go out there and you work and you have an hourly wage where you're paid per hour. Here, you're building an empire. You're building a happy customer base. And that happy customer base, as they continue to be happy, they're making purchases, and you're being rewarded for all that effort you put in. So it's like like you're maybe hauling buckets of water as opposed to using a pipeline, which does all the hauling for you. It takes time to build that pipeline at first. The same thing applies with your doTERRA business, where you're setting it up, you're introducing people, and as you add people, the magic begins to happen. And there's truly an unlimited earning potential. You can take this to amazing heights and make, the income that you wouldn't have been able to dream of before. Like I said, it's extremely low entry cost, very simple principles to apply, and if you apply them on a consistent basis, you can't lose. The products are fantastic. They change people's lives. The products are applicable to everyone. It's not like makeup that's only applicable to this people, or fishing supplies is only applicable to this people, but everybody with a body can use these products and benefit them. Even their pets can. We've used it, it can be used on pets and any living thing, really. There's a very high retention rate because the products are so great. As you introduce people, you get them onto loyalty rewards, they're going to stick with it, and that staying power really benefits you in the long run. It's a stable and reliable opportunity. You can rely on the income as you share the business with others. It'll essentially just keep on going up as you continue to apply your efforts. And you can build a residual income for your family. And you don't really, and then you get to the point, like I said before, it's a little bit of redundancy, but you don't need to exchange your time for money. You're building something that's then going to pay residual income as you just maintain your organization, and it'll just take over your soul, and you'll be so happy sharing with people, and you'll be on a business that something you really want to do. Owning your own business is a really fantastic feeling. Okay, I just want to talk a little bit about what makes doTERRA unique. doTERRA is a debt-free company with no outside funding. That means they can control the shots. That means because the founding owners, which are very honest people, they have very high values, and they're very. I've met all of the owners and spoken with them in person. These are people with convictions. These are people who believe in what they are doing, and they don't have to answer to shareholders because they own the company. They are the shareholders, and they don't have to do this for the income. They don't have to raise the bottom line. They are in it to raise awareness and to make the world a better place, to get essential oils out there. They're really driven by that, and they don't need all the other financial stuff behind there. 65% retention rate. That's 3 times higher than the industry standard. So doTERRA is quite unique in this space, not only in network marketing, but in essential oil space in general. It is the world's largest essential oil company. It was founded in 2008, so from then to now, that's phenomenal. It is now a billion-dollar company. This is solid. It's here to stay. It's privately owned, which has all those benefits I talked about before, and it is the only company in the world that has a certified pure therapeutic grade standard, where they're not only just talking about purity, but they're talking about potency. That means sourcing. No other essential oil company is sourcing their essential oils in the same way. 84% of the essential oils that doTERRA has are unique to doTERRA, which makes us phenomenally special and really important for you to understand. Now, doTERRA in the beginning decided to set this up in a multi-level marketing way. It's because of support. Sometimes multi-level marketing or network marketing has this bit of negative stigma because it can be done very wrong. But if it's done right, it's a very beautiful way that people connect with other people. And we need a lot more connection, a lot more personal connection in this world. This is where people can connect with other people, can share something that they love and they have joy with. And the one thing I love about doTERRA is they're all about the products. You go to their convention, no one says anything about earning a lot of money. No one says anything about driving Mercedes or, having a big house. Nothing. It's all about the products. It's all about and they spend a lot of time talking about the philanthropic activities that they do to lift the world and make the world a better place. It's really awesome. That's one of the things that kind of rubs me wrong when people are just focused so much on money. Money's a great thing. You can do a lot of good with it. And why don't we just focus on the good that you can do rather than the middleman right there? So multi-level marketing was chosen from the beginning because these products need support. That people are doing a lifestyle change from receiving wellness benefits from synthetic things that are not giving them what they want to adapting to natural remedies. It's a bit of a paradigm change, okay? So people need support, and that's why we have the multi-level marketing, where people are motivated to help other people, and it works really fantastically well within this company. Now, just moving down the page here, why network marketing? Multi-level marketing is about supporting there. Network marketing is about connecting with people. Part of a product's price, any product, a pair of shoes, a pair of jeans, a car, is the marketing part. And so that marketing part, is going to be paid to some body to market, whether that be is television commercials or what. So the way that works with doTERRA is, price of a product, part of that price is paid to the people who market the product, paid to people like you, wellness advocates who share it with other people. And for sure, a lot of you watching this video have received some of that marketing money for efforts that you have done to share it with other people. 92% of consumers trust recommendations from their family and friends over any other form of advertising. It is the most efficient and effective way to provide marketing. So if you want to save the most money, get the biggest bang for your buck, and get the most out of your product dollars, multi-network marketing is the best way to go. And truly, again, I'm going to say it, a product with doTERRA CPTG, that needs to be explained. People need to be educated about it, and people need support, okay? It's not really a really simple thing. So we got a diagram here. It shows how doTERRA's marketing dollars paid out to people like you. And, a traditional pair of Nike shoes, half of that product is paid to retail market to marketing to get the shoe out there and get it sold. Now, there's a big difference. You can see it's a lot more efficient and effective to rely on people who know other people. So word of mouth marketing, okay? So this is the difference between traditional marketing and marketing through a network. That's how the system is set up, and I think it's a beautiful, wonderful way. It is the best way, and a lot of companies are going to this sort of, people are paid for what they're worth. They're paid, if they're a network marketer and they're doing great they're able to generate a lot of volume, they're paid respectively. And a lot of employers, it's kind of like outsourcing. It's a new paradigm that a lot of our economy is moving to, and you learn a lot of skills, you meet a lot of people, and you grow in a lot of amazing ways. So I love network marketing, and this is the perfect way to get essential oils out there. It will revolutionize the world, and the things that doTERRA is doing in the area of network marketing are absolutely phenomenal, and you're going to love them. And I'm just going to go through, your purpose. We have a lot of training behind learning how to do network marketing, and part of that is finding your purpose, your reason for doing it. If you're doing this for the money, it may not be enough. If you're doing it for changing the world, you need that motivation, that purpose to get you through it. And we are here to help you find that purpose, to help you set goals, to help you understand why you're doing it, and to get yourself motivated. So that support is there. Not only the support for the customers, but the support for other people doing business. And that's the reason for this video and for all the other stuff that we put together, because we love you and we want you to succeed. So we'll be there for you, and we'll have other videos like this to help you along the way. Now, just want to say a little bit of a word about compensation, because you need to understand this if you want to be able to be supported. Most people who do this need that financial support to do the thing that they love. So there's some training available on compensation. I'm just going to go over a little bit of it because it's a very important key part to building your doTERRA business. You're basically paid to introduce people, to organize support, and to support people, and to lead people. So there's 4 different kinds of compensation. You're paid based on the volume of the products that you get out. So each product has a point value to it, and that's what is going to give you that's how we're going to measure your success in marketing. So you're paid for what you do. PV means personal volume, so the volume of everybody who makes an order. If you add all that up in your organization, you get the organizational volume, and that's part of how your qualification is calculated. And then there's another thing called team volume. We can get into that in other videos. Just to get you a brief overview, you can always see your volumes on when you log into mydoterra.com, and we can show you how to do that as we go along. So the compensation itself is split into 4 different areas. You got Fast Start, which pays you to introduce people. So when you first introduce someone to doTERRA, during their first 60 days, you're receiving a portion of whatever they spend on their doTERRA purchases. Power of 3 is the next way that you are compensated, and it's compensation for organizing support, for putting people under other people, for putting a network together, connecting other people, and making sure people are going to be supported. You can't support 100,000 people just under you. You got to share the love and make sure people have friends, build a network, and that's what that is paid for. And so I got things. The next one is Unilevel. So you're paid for supporting people in Unilevel. And this is where people have questions with their order, or they don't know about a new product that you need to connect with them and share them, invite them to classes and everything. So that's where that compensation comes from. And then leadership. Once you build a bit of a business, you have other people under you that also want to build a bit of a business, you're paid for how well they do. If they are succeeding and they are growing in their business, there's a way to measure that and to compensate you for the help that you have given them. And we all need a bit of help, and so that's kind of assumed. Okay, so I'll just go through all of these. Specifically, Fast Start is paid on a weekly basis. First 60 days during when the person is growing. I have some information here. You must have a qualifying order to receive any kind of compensation. You have to have a personal order of 100 PV LRP. That's to make sure that you understand the products. You're empowered to be able to empower others. You can't explain a product to someone else if you don't have it yourself. It's paid to the person who enrolled them, and we can get into the difference between enrollers and sponsors later. But just know, if you are the person who signed them up, you're the enroller, and you're the one that's going to receive this kind of pay. And it's only for the first 60 days that person's making orders. The next is a power of 3. As we said before, this is paid monthly with your commissions around the 15th of the month. You can earn 50, 250, or 1,500. It's to help you get going in the beginning, help you know how to set up your organization, and it's compensation for organizing, support, and volume. Okay. And it's paid based on structure. So how you're placing people, you're putting 3 people under you who are happy and ordering, and they have a certain volume, and they have 3 people under them. You're compensated accordingly. The next type of compensation is called Unilevel. Now this is the one that is paid monthly, and it's paid based on purchases of anybody makes after their first 60 days. And is paid based on the sponsor rank, so where you put them in the organization. And it's little dollars compared to the fast start dollars, but it adds up quite a bit. And this is where a bulk of your money will come from when you have that happy customer base. All right, and the fantastic thing about the way this is organized is you're paid more the deeper you place them in your organization, and this incentivizes you to bless others, to help others, to put people under others, and to share the love and to help others. That's one of the most amazing things about doTERRA. I've never been in any other network marketing business, but I've heard, where people's feelings can be hurt, and where things go wrong because one team is trying to do really well or stealing people from another team. It doesn't happen here. No matter whose team you're in, people help other people. We welcome anybody from any other team watching these videos. Please, we wish you the best success. If there's anything that we produce that will help you in that way, use it and reach out to us. Join our Facebook group, be our friends. We love you and we want to see you succeed. And that happens because we help each other. And that's also reflected in the leadership bonuses. It's bonuses that are paid to leadership ranks. That's any rank silver and above. It's paid monthly on the commissions, and you're also paid a little bit extra when you help people get the added boost and break through a rank level. Okay, and it's compensation basically for leading others, for helping others succeed. It's such a wonderful thing because this pay is monetary. It's paid based on global volume. So it's not paid based on your own team volume. It's paid based on global volume and the success of people on your team, which is really fantastic because it incentivizes me to help anybody anywhere in doTERRA. So I can make these videos and anybody can watch them, and if they succeed in their doTERRA business, doTERRA is going to lift as a whole, and my pay from these leadership bonuses is also going to improve. Love it, love it, love it. And it's what helps us continue to share on a sustainable level. Now let's talk a little bit about rank. We're not going to get too in depth here, but you start as a consultant in doTERRA, and then you move up through the ranks all the way up to Presidential Diamond. There are 5, I'm just going to count them now. There's 6, 12 ranks in doTERRA, and we'll talk about the qualifications for each rank. But to achieve the ranks, there you got the required personal volume, the required organizational volume, and the required personally enrolled legs. Again, we'll provide a lot of information to help you understand these things. It may be difficult to understand in the beginning. That's fine. I'm happy that you're here. Happy to spend time to explain it. Well, I've got a video already put together that explains this. And this is a chart that my wife and I put together. So you got your personal volume. That's going to be the same across the board there. Organizational volume, that's only required up to the rank of Premier. And then you have people who you have enrolled under you that achieve some of the previous ranks. And as they achieve the ranks, and it helps move you up the ranks. And that's the beauty behind this compensation system. You're compensated for helping other people also be compensated. So it feeds on itself. It's really amazing. Okay. So you can see down the bottom there that doTERRA's compensation is very generous compared to other network marketing, multi-level marketing companies, and I've never heard anybody complain at all. It's a fantastic company, fantastic opportunity, and you're gonna love it. We also talk about strategy, helping you know how to place people in your team, helping you know how to track your team, make sure that everybody is receiving support and that you have the right volume in the right areas, because it's a bit of a game sometimes to get people placed in the right place. When you have a new person signed up, where do you want to put them in your network to maximize their value and your value? Okay, we also talk about what business activities, and like I said, all this is in videos we have prepared in the future. Oh, they're prepared now, but you can watch them in the future, help you know what activities to do on a daily basis to be able to grow your business and also to be able to track it. So we have some tracking sheets we put together to help you track people as you help them progress, because this is all about people. Networking is about making friends. It's about helping them find value in using essential oils. And it's, you're basically paid to go out there and have lunch with someone and explain to them how much essential oils have been a part of your life and how amazing this revolution is. So you've got these 3 tracking sheets. I'm just going to briefly overview one of them. So here's an example. You have someone that you want to share essential oils with. You ask the question, are you open to natural solutions? Are you open to learning about essential oils? Would you like to come to one of our classes? This all happens in a long hall of a conversation. They come to the class and then you ask them, how would you like to use essential oils in your home to take care of your natural, remedies? Perhaps a little bit more graceful than that, but that's the general idea, okay? And then the next idea is teaching tips. So most of what you're going to do is be teaching people how to use essential oils. So we share with you what has worked for us to help people learn teaching tips. Also to personally develop yourself, to overcome some personal hurdles, to build some knowledge, some skills, to get rid of limiting ways of thinking, and to maximize your time. That is a really great idea. And then we show you how to time schedule, time block, and set up your time so that you have a special time for doTERRA and nothing else violates that time. Also, expanding your contacts is one of the important things that you can do, is to find out how to find more people. Because you have your family and friends, after you talk with them, you need to just make more friends. And so there's lots of ways you can do that, lots of ways that you can find people, and we're here to help you do that. So that's basically what you're doing when you're doing a doTERRA business. It's a fantastic business where you're helping people, and you have all these stages and you're helping them move through that. You learn these classes, the introduction class, how to help someone maximize the membership, get the most out of it, prepare them for wellness product classes where you're teaching them about the products, have a discussion with them about sharing, have a discussion like this about the business opportunity, and help them in building their business with mentoring discussions. And we have material for that as well. You don't have to use our material. All the principles and ideas are the same no matter where you go. There's lots of other people out there who also provide material. Just want you to be successful, and we've shared with you here how we've done it. Now, I just want to overview a little bit about how you get into your account, how you look at, there's some things you want to know as you go through, and build your business. Things that doing business is a little bit different from just ordering products. So we'll get into your account. So you just log in at mydoterra.com, go into your account. There's a shop tab, and you know where to change your orders. We want to look at the dashboard tab. It's right there, the first tab there. There's where you find your points. There's where you see your percentage. So this is the percentage of anything you earn, you get back in points. You want to get this up to 30, and that it'll stay there as long as you have an order every month. Okay, the next thing is how to enroll someone. So there's a link there. There's a link in the other places. You just click on there and fill out the form, and then you've enrolled someone. It's pretty easy, and I have a video on that as well. There is your accounts receivable bonus. That's your money. That's how much you earned, and that's what you have to spend. This is in Australian dollars from an Australian friend. And here's your rank and your volume and everything, and that's basically your back office to help you understand your business. So hopefully that understanding is necessary above and beyond just shopping. So I just want to give you a bit of a rundown of that. You can also look at your team on the team tab, or you can open that tab and you can see people under you. There's your volume for the month. You can click on graphical tree, where you can see a visual representation of people on your team. So when you click on that graphical tree, it opens this up, and then you can just put in an ID number, or you can just click on the person themselves and it'll bring up their account, and you can see everybody under you. So this is a fairly large team that we're looking at. It starts out small. The icons have changed a little bit recently, but the principles are all the same. Okay, so now I just want to have a bit of a discussion and ask you, so what are your goals for building a doTERRA business? What do you want to build? Where do you see yourself in building a doTERRA business? And what's your level of commitment? How many hours do you think you can spend on a daily time? So I'll just bring up some of those questions there. Where do you want to take this business? How many hours do you think you can put in on a weekly in each week? If you can only spare a few hours a week, that's perfect. That's a perfect place to start. If you can spare more than that, great. You'll be doing better. You can start small if you want, and build bigger, and build a vision for yourself of where you want this to go. In that last video, the sharing video, we have these 3 levels of commitment. You can go through those and kind of get an idea of where you want to end up. You may just want a little bit of extra money, spending money at the week, but you don't really want to get your feet all deep into it, and that's perfect. This is all about you. Gives you full control over your business. You'll want to maybe keep track of your daily tasks. These are the daily tasks that I do every day. I think of people who I want to invite to learn, to use, and to share. I do things to develop myself every day. We plan classes and everything. I also want to talk to you a little bit about mentoring. Now, I've said all through this video that we'll be here for you. We have lots of materials, and we have a Facebook group and other things set up to give you some leadership and direction, some accountability. You have yourself, your upline, whoever's enrolled you. They'll be there to help you track and help you understand and hold you accountable. That's part of the thing. And also there's tools and support. So I really hope that these videos will be part of that, giving you tools and support. Set yourself some goals, hold yourself to it. And you might have to, get some mentoring from someone. And the someone might not be perfect, but they might be your friend, and they might be there for you and just to discuss your goals and to help you realize that. That is what it means to build a doTERRA business. I really thank you for watching this, and I invite you to give it some deep thought. Where do you see this fitting in your life? How can this, building a doTERRA business, sharing essential oils with others, help you achieve your goals and your dreams and your vision for your life? It has absolutely opened up a world of possibilities for my family, my wife, and my children. We've been able to achieve things we've never been able to do before. And I really love the option of owning my own business, being my own boss. Not only that, but touching, doing something meaningful where I'm touching the lives of many other people out there. I really, I don't know you, but I love you, and I love the fact that you are here watching this video and supporting us, supporting yourself, and reaching out and wanting to do something great with your life. This is a possibility for you, and I invite you to give it some deep thought and to join us join us in our goal to share essential oils with the world. And again, thank you for your time. Have a good day.